everyone, today I'm doing a review on the Naked palette by Urban Decay. I absolutely love this palette. There's a lot of great things about it. Number one, obviously, is the thin, sleek, compact case that comes with it. It has like that velour coating on the outside, and it's super thin. You can throw this in your purse, you can throw this in your suitcase, your carry-on, anything is good to go. And you have everything you need to create all kinds of looks in this palette. You also get a sample of the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which honestly I have to say it's not my absolute favorite primer. It does crease up on me. I did a review of different types of primers that I have, and I probably did it a few months back. So if you wanted to see that and get more information on primers, then go ahead and watch that video. But this palette is great. This retails for $44. You can get this at Ulta and Sephora and the Urban Decay website, which I'll put the link below as well. This palette is one of those things where when you see it, you have to get it. Don't even second guess it, because if you put it down, somebody else is going to pick it up right after you and buy it, because these flew off the shelves. I went one day to Ulta, and I think I went back the very next day because I forgot something, and they were all gone, and they had a ton of them. So it's like these are like flying by so fast that if you don't get your hands on this, then just wait it out, because Urban Decay is going to continue to make them, and it's awesome. It is worth the $44 that you're going to pay. And obviously you would want me to stop rambling about where you can get it and prices. You just want to see the inside if you haven't already seen this. Now, obviously the Naked palette is going to have colors that are very light, very neutral shades, browns, creams, bronze. But you also do get three, maybe four. Four darker shades that you can use in the outer crease to create a very deep smoky eye. Now, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to use those colors every day. I use those colors in my crease. They're very pigmented. I even use them as eyeliner. I take my angled eyeliner brush and I will throw some eyeliner on real quickly, especially if I'm in a rush. I've done tutorials with this palette before, and I've had it for a few months, probably maybe like 2 months now. It comes with a double-ended pencil, which you get their #1 selling eyeliner, which is 0, and then you get this awesome brown color, which is called Whiskey. They have a color that's brown, but it's called Bourbon, and it has a little bit of a shimmer. I like that, but it's not as intense as this brown here. But look at that. It's just creamy. It just glides on smoothly. It's incredible. It stays on my waterline all day, which I absolutely love, because I wear contacts. And, sometimes, like, I have oily skin, and, I have problems with keeping, my foundation on longer, my powder, and I've learned to deal with that, but I want my liner to stay on my waterline. Like, it's a serious deal. Like, if I'm going to invest some money, I want it to last a long time, and I feel like these don't budge. I can smudge them when I put them on. I smudge them very quickly. They stay on. They don't start, running if I for whatever reason I'm crying, or, I'm sweating. It's not running down my face like other eyeliners. And this is going to stay put. Look at this black. Just incredible. Look how easy this just glides. Very smooth. It doesn't tug my eye. I have tons of Urban Decay, I was about to say liquid liners. I have a lot of the Urban Decay 24/7 liners, and I do recommend this. They have a kit. If you can get your hands on this eyeshadow palette, but you do want to try their eyeliners, they have the 24/7 Jackpot set, which has the Whiskey and a full-size 0. So if you can get that, I would start off with that if you cannot get this palette. But if you see this palette, and look, I'm like rubbing really hard, and you can still see how it's still on my hand. But in this palette, the only thing is you do not get a matte skin tone color that matches my skin tone or fair skin tones. Like if you're tan or darker, you can use this color called Naked, which is the third color here, and it's a matte kind of light tan color. For me, it's too dark for me to use as a highlight. I use it in my crease all the time. Like if I use a dark color, if I use like a turquoise or a bright color, I like to use like a light neutral shade to kind of blend over it, just to kind of tone it down and make it a little bit more wearable. And I even do that with darker shades. Like I will go over the darker shade with this light Naked color, and a little bit goes a long way. I mean, it's just incredible how pigmented and creamy these are. I mean, Urban Decay makes some excellent quality eyeshadows, and I'm really pleased. Now, I have a lot of their Book of Shadows and their other palettes, and I love those, and I wish I would use them more often, but if I don't see it, I don't really use it. This is sitting right next to me, right where I can reach it, and everything else can just fade in the background because I don't even care. Because I love this so much, and So I'm going to just show you the colors. Virgin and Sin are like light shimmery colors. This is like a creamy color. This has more of a rosy tone to it. You get the Naked, which is like a matte light tan color. You have Sidecar, which is like a, you know, kind of like a creamy tan light shade, but it has the glitter in it, which is the only sad part, because this does create a lot of fallout, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love to use this on my lower lash line. I lost my train of thought. Lower lash line, because, you know, it's fallout. It'll get on my skin here and not fall out from up here and get in my eye. Even though I've had this get in my eye before, and it is uncomfortable because if you wear contacts, you know what I'm talking about. But it's not an uncomfortable where I feel like I just feel like I just cut my eyeball. It's not like that kind of glitter. And you also get Buck, which is another matte shade, but it's like a brown color. You also get Half Baked, which is one of their standard colors that you will get in pretty much every single palette. Like their Book of Shadows has Baked, Twice Baked, or Baked, some form of fashion of the Baked. It's going to be in every palette. It's a staple. It's a must-have. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous! Then you have Smog, which is like this kind of shimmery, bronzy, brown color. And I like this one a lot. Look at that. Incredible. Love it. Then you have Dark Horse, which is the next one. And that is a little bit darker. Has like a little bit of a gold like reflex in it. It's just incredible. The quality, the pigmentation. Toasted, which is just basically like a rosy kind of going into the plumish shades. Then you have Hustle, which is a deep kind of plum color. It's not really purple and it's not really burgundy. It's just, it's really good to use in your outerwear to kind of intensify, you know, your eye. You can use this eyeliner. You can put it over your eyeliner. You can smudge in the lower lash line. It's just, the looks that you can create with this is endless. The last two colors are the darkest ones. You have Creep, which is a really dark black color with some shimmer in it. And they're so soft and so creamy. And then you also get Gunmetal, which is like a really dark gray with a little bit of glitter. The camera, it kind of comes off with like a slight bluish undertone, but it is a very, very nice color. Now, the pigmentation and the swatches that I just did for you guys speaks for itself. I love this palette. I recommend it. If you see this, like I said in the beginning, pick it up, put it in your basket, or hold on to it. Don't even second guess it. Just grab it and go pay for it, because it is awesome. I love it. It is one of the palettes that I have a lot of palettes, and I really don't use them very often. I don't go to my MAC ones all the time, but I find myself going back to this time and time again to use a little bit of, you know, Half Baked in my crease, to use the Virgin as my highlight color in my lower, my inner tear duct area, where this color, it kind of illuminates this little pocket here that can kind of create some shadows to make it looks a little bit darker there. Just using, you know, the darker shades for eyeliner, just, you know, going in and getting that Naked and putting that over, you know, other different shades, and it's endless, and it's an absolutely incredible purchase. I love this, and it's really sad that, you know, a lot of people want this and you can't get it. Check on eBay too. You might find it. Then again, just be careful, because I have the Alice in Wonderland palette. Just putting this out there. I got that Alice in Wonderland palette when it first came out at Ulta, and I think I paid like $54, and I've seen them on eBay for like over $100, and it's just ridiculous, and I don't see how people actually pay for it. I mean, maybe people like it because they're obsessed with Alice in Wonderland, maybe, but it's really expensive, so you may end up paying a little bit more than you would have at the store for this, but it's worth it. It really is, and I hope that this, you know, review helped you. You know, if you were thinking about it, or if you've been eyeing this product and you wanted to know a little bit more about it, I hope that I helped you out a little bit. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below the video. I will be doing more tutorials soon with this palette, because it's just incredible. I've already done one. I believe I've done already just one, maybe possibly two. I know for one for sure that I've done with this, and like I said, I hope this helped, and if you have any questions, leave them below. Don't forget, if you have any other questions that you don't want to leave on my channel, you can also leave them on my Formspring website, which I will put a link below. So, Again, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.